The last 2 times I've been to the grocery store, I have only bought what's on my list. Actually, the last 3 times, but the last 2 times I went by myself and I only got what was on my list. What? I was gonna sip some sparkling water, but I didn't bring it down with me. Whoops. Welcome to my basement. It's nice and cool because we're having a few more hot days. Last weekend, my weather app said we were going to have an abrupt transition to fall. Well, that lasted about 2 days and now it's been summer weather again, so okay, weather app. Anyway, welcome to my week in review. Full disclosure, Friday number 6. So let's start with exercise. As you may remember, my goals for this week were to work out in the morning, 3 mornings, specifically Saturday, Monday, and Thursday, which is today when I'm filming it, movie magic. And also for 1 workout, whether that was a morning workout or not, to be something a little different than just pacing around my house, because you know that's great and all, but it doesn't feel like exercise sometimes. So Saturday morning I got up and I walked around my house for a bunch. Monday morning I got up, I walked around my house for a bunch. This morning I got up, I didn't really want to exercise, but I knew I had to, and I wanted to do something a little more structured because even though Sunday morning, a little bit after I got up, I did walk to the grocery store and back, so that kind of counts as hitting my 1 more structured workout goal. Part of me was like, I don't want to count that because I was walking to a destination and back, but whatever. So I loaded up Chloe Ting's YouTube and looked through and I was like, I'm going to try one of these full body videos. I got about 2 minutes into it and my right knee was like, we don't want to do that. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll do cardio to Hamilton. I don't remember that being really high impact. I got about 3 minutes in and my knee was like, no. It was just a little bit, twingy when I bend or extend my leg. It's fine for walking, which is probably why I didn't notice, but I think I've been a little unstable on it this week, so So I got out my dumbbells and my balance ball and I did a little bit of an arm workout. So I got a bit of a bicep pump today. Yay! Which means I hit my goals and technically kind of exceeded them, whether you count Sunday's walk to the grocery store as a morning workout or as a more structured workout, or both or neither. Hey, Editing D here. I just realized when I was talking about my exercise goals, I completely forgot to talk about my secondary goal I had to walk at least 10,000 steps at least 5 days. And I am happy to report I did that. Tuesday I only did 9,500 and today I have not hit anywhere close to 10,000 yet because I'm kind of taking a rest day for my knee. But all of the other 5 days I went above and beyond 10,000, so that's pretty awesome. And I'm going to try and do that again next week, but give myself forgiveness if my knee gets worse, that obviously recovery is more important than hitting arbitrary goals. My goals for this coming week are going to be the same. Why? Because I am upping my work hours next week, which means it's going to be a little harder for me to work out in the mornings, especially if I keep having a little bit of trouble getting up in the mornings. It's not nearly as bad as I used to have. I used to not be able to get up until like 9 at the earliest, and now it's like 8:30. But it's not the 7:30 that I was doing that gave me lots of time to work out and do all of my stuff and then go to work on time. So I'm not changing my exercise goal just because I hit it, because I need time to adjust to a new work schedule before I can do that. Boom! So that's my exercise goals. Although I do hope, this is not an official goal, but I do hope I make it to the gym, because I've been working on new masks for the gym, because most of the masks I have made are pleated masks, and I've made a couple of center seam masks that are custom fit to me. And they're a lot more comfortable for wearing while working out, although this one doesn't have a nose wire. So my glasses fog up a bit. And yes, in my basement is where I sew masks, which is why I had this one right handy. So yeah, 3 workouts, one of them more structured, hopefully one time actually going to the gym because I'm paying for it and I now have masks I can work out in, so maybe. But I'm not like sticking to it. That's like the little bonus that I'd be super stoked if I make it to the gym in the next week. Otherwise, I will just be in my house or around my neighborhood. So that's my exercise part of my weekly review. Let's talk about food and mood and all that sort of stuff. 1, full disclosure, I have not filled out my food and mood journal for the past couple days. Whoops! I'm not sure why. I just didn't really feel like it. But that being said, I did have a major food and mood win yesterday. So yesterday, at staff meeting at my day job, we had cupcakes because it's my new boss's birthday this week. Yay! They were from Crave and they were dense and there was a vegan one ordered specially for me. And they had like an inch of icing on them and the icing itself was really dense and I was like, this is probably a 400-calorie cupcake. Maybe I should cut it in half. And then I was like, but I don't want to bring a knife and be that weird person who cuts a cupcake in half. So I didn't, and I ate the whole thing, and I thought, you know what? It's okay. My lunch and dinner today are a little bit lower calorie than usual. And maybe, maybe I won't want an afternoon snack now that I have eaten this cupcake. Okay, I will just eat this whole cupcake and just chill. You know what? Today will be a higher calorie day. I've been eating in a deficit, so what? Worst comes to worst, it's a maintenance day. No big deal. I will live with that. And then I didn't feel hungry for an afternoon snack, so I didn't have an afternoon snack. I had some tea because I was kind of thirsty, but I wasn't hungry. And then I had dinner and I had my evening PB&J English muffin and it was all good. And I wound up at kind of my average intake for the day. Just weird macros. And I was like, I wasn't stressed about it. Like, what? I decided, you know what? I'm going to treat myself, have this cupcake, and I'll handle it. And I handled it. And like, I don't know when the last time is that I have been faced with like some kind of like, oh, I didn't really plan for that or for that to be so big or rich or whatever. And just handled it and not had any stress. Like, I had any stress. Speaking of no stress, I realized. So I'm at 6 weeks, no binges, which is like, what? Amazing. That's almost, I think the longest I've gone since 2015 is like 7 or 8 weeks. So I am getting up there towards like the longest time without binge eating in years. And that's super cool. But what's extra cool about this time is I haven't dreamt about binge eating. Even in 2015, when I was not binge eating, I would have like stress dreams about food where I would either eat a bunch of food that I didn't really want, or someone would be like, okay, we're gonna go to this restaurant now, and I'd be like, but I already ate all my food for the day. I can't eat 1,000 more calories. And I would just have all this stress about food. Or when I first went vegan, or even sometimes now, I have dreams where I'm eating something and then it turns out it's not vegan, or I'm at an event and everyone's like, we saved all this food for you, and then it's like vegan but it's more than I want. So I just like have weird stress dreams where I'm eating something that I don't want, either because it's not vegan or because it doesn't fit my nutritional needs, or both. And in the past 6 weeks I have not had a single stress dream related to food, and I was just like, boom, what? I don't know when the last time is that has happened, where I have been like paying any sort of attention to what I'm eating and not had stress dreams about food. So that says to me, I am in a really good place mentally, because my brain doesn't have to sort through all of my like stress around food at night because I don't have it. And that really encourages me for, even if I slip up and I have some overeating days, or even if I binge, that really encourages me that this time I am getting better for real, because my mindset is so much healthier than it has been possibly ever. and that's super cool, and I'm super excited about that. So yeah, that's how my week went. I took some before photos 6 weeks in. I guess they're during photos, but I liked how they looked. They're on my Instagram. So follow my Instagram if you want to see that sort of stuff. Or if you want to keep track of my journey as it goes and as I put up more Tuesday videos about more interesting things, then you can subscribe and down below. And if you liked this video, give it a big old thumbs up, because 6 weeks, can we get at least 6 thumbs up? And if you want to talk about any like cool things you've noticed about your own journeys, or talk about stress dreams that you have, or just whatever, if anything in here resonated with you that you want to talk to me about, feel free to leave a comment, and that would be awesome. So thanks for watching. If you are at the end, I recorded like a whole bunch of 10-second little like bits and pieces before I recorded this. This is my second time recording the main video, so we'll see once Editing D gets their hands on this what there might be for you as a bonus for watching all the way to the end. Bye! Nice. I thought recording in the basement would be a good idea, but they're still nice.